the last one. I'll be telling you a story.
Okay. My story has nothing to do with Christmas, like just a story which happens in a Christmas Eve. So it's a Christmas Eve at Clara's house, and there is a huge tree which besides her house, and many guests arrive to her house to celebrate Christmas. And Clara's godfather, he is good at making magic toys. So he always make toys to entertain the kids. So on Christmas Eve, he makes a life-size toys, to entertain all the kids. And the godfather prepared a special gift to Clara, the girls, and it is a gift which shaped like a nutcracker, the 胡桃
Nutcracker, we know.
Nutcracker, yeah,
Yes.
just nutcrackers. Okay, but Clara's brother, Johnny, he's so jealous of her toys. So he grasped her toys, and during the fighting, it is broken. So Clara was so upset. So the godfather decided to repair the door before handing it back to her. So soon after, all the guests leave the house, and all the kids just went to the bed. But Clara, she cannot sleep because all the things she thinks is about the nutcracker, the broken toys. And she decided to look for the toys and see whether it is repaired or not. So she just went outside and walked toward the tree which beside her house. And he saw the nutcracker just sit under the tree. So she hold the nutcracker and just sit down, and she was ponder, and then suddenly she was so sleepy. So she fell asleep into the dream. And suddenly, it seems like the view he saw transported into a fantasy world. It seems like she went to another world, a magic world. And all the things seems usual, but it is unusual because she can see some people are preparing Christmas dinner, and some people just went shopping, buy something for Christmas, and some people just were decorating a Christmas tree. But what's the difference? But what's the amazing thing she saw is all the people she saw were not real people. They were made by toys. They are made of toys. So she can saw like pokers, robots, and toy cars just walking around the trees. And she thought, wow, that is amazing. I never see this kind of things. So, owing her curiosity, she was roaming on the street, and suddenly she heard somebody yelled, "Emergency! Emergency! Our big enemy is coming! Our big enemy is coming!" And owing to her curiosity, she walked toward the poker, because the poker said emergency. She said, "Hey, wait, it's a poker. What are you talking about? What is the big enemy you are talking about? Hey, are you idiots? Don't you know the Mouse King is coming? The Mouse King is coming. Just go home." And Mouse King? What is Mouse King? A mouse? And then suddenly the sky is becoming darker and darker, and she feels like earthquake. She feels like she's under the earthquake because her body is shaking, and all the things is shaking and moving. And then there's a big, dirty, it seems like an animal just walking toward her, and she just lifted her head. Wow, it was so huge. It is a super big mouse, and it looks so dirty and just coming toward her. But Clara, she's so scared, and she's too scared to move. So she just stand there, and she doesn't know what to do. She wishes somebody came here for her. And suddenly, the toy, the nutcracker, just showed up. But now, the nutcracker is a human, is the size of a human. He grows up. And then the nutcracker is trying to defend the Clara. So she just stand in front of her and then raise his sword and try to attack the king mouse, the mouse king, just like her guard. But the nutcracker is too tiny, so it's too tiny to hurt the mouse. So at the end, he is struck down in this battle. So he just can't. The nutcracker just don't move, and lie down, don't move, like dying. And Clara is so scared, and she's so scared, and she tries to help. She tries to wake up the nutcracker, but the mouse king is still coming toward her. She doesn't know what to do. But suddenly she comes up with an idea, because she's wearing high heels, and he thinks the mouse king, he has a bad sightseeing.
Nearsighted.
Nearsighted. He is nearsighted. So nearsighted. Okay. So she take off his high heels and then just throw to the big mouse. Hey, a few seconds later, it just hit the target. It hit the mouse eyes and screaming again. And the mouse just ran away. Boom, 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 and just leaves. It disappeared. Wow. So poor nutcracker still can move. Just lie down on the ground. So what am I going to do? She thinks. And suddenly she thinks about how the princess of the fairy tales do to wake up the prince. Oh, kissing! That's the only idea she can think of. So she just her face just coming toward the nutcracker, and then use her tender and soft lips overlap on his lips. A few seconds later, the miracle just happened. The nutcracker opened his eyes, ding, and then at that moment, he turns into a handsome and real man. So Clara, wow, my dream is come true. I have a handsome prince. So Clara and her prince they are whisked away in this fantasy world, and they will have a happy time forever and ever. Ending. 我明天是表现比较好一点吗？
有啊，
我还是很紧张啊，
还是会紧张的啊，但是我觉得讲的还蛮顺的。
老师，可是我今天有